Ladies and gentlemen, this is the YouTube channel vlog show of inspiration and realness. Also, this is the YouTube channel vlog show of positivity, personality, and fun. This is Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, and now the perpetrator of these shenanigans, Big Beefy E himself from his Big Beefy Man Cave in New Bedford, Massachusetts, Mr. Shenanigans himself, and the two-time Chilling 3000 2022 End of the Year Awards winner, Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. This is episode 852 of the show, and it's September the 9th, 2023, to 11 p.m. Happy Saturday afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and boys and girls, and hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend, and hope you guys are home relaxing. If you're working, hang in there. Hang in there. I know days can be long sometimes. Listen, I know how you feel, but just stay strong, stay in there, and do the best you can. All right. Don't worry about a thing. You'll be all right. So just have some confidence in yourselves. I want first and foremost to congratulate Gunther. As of today, he is now officially the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion in WWE history, surpassing the Honky Tonk Man. So congratulations to the Ring General Gunther, as he will be celebrating it this Monday night. So I won't be surprised if Chad Gable ends up trying to ruin that celebration after what Gunther has done to Chad Gable, and probably make his little daughter cry. That's not cool, Gunther, but respect is due. And congratulations to Gunther, the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion. So congratulations to the leader of Imperium. But we're going to talk about what happened last night on SmackDown NXT Level Up, and start a women's tag match in Charlotte Flair and Shotzi to take on the team of the current WWE Undisputed Women's Champion Io Sky and Bayley of Damage Control. And thanks to Asuka, who decided to scare the wits out of Dakota Kai by taking Io's title and parading it around, and she's funny when she does that. Yeah, Asuka likes playing mind games, and that's probably the best thing about the Empress of Tomorrow. So, and because of that, Flair and Shotzi ended up winning the tag match. And afterwards, she confronted Io Sky and wants the title. Jimmy Uso was talking to Paul Heyman, and Paul Heyman says, "You're not really back in because I had to get everything by the tribal chief." But then Heyman confronts AJ Styles. AJ Styles tries to grabs Heyman, and Uso attacks AJ Styles. Meanwhile, Kayla Braxton interviewed Damage Control, who was very, very upset, obviously. And then Io says Asuka will have to be ready for Io. Io is ready for Asuka, so there's that. And just a huge announcement: in 2 weeks' time, September the 22nd, Io Sky will defend the WWE Women's Championship against the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka. Technically, Asuka was the champion going into SummerSlam when Bianca Belair won the title and Io cashed in. Technically, Asuka did not get her rematch clause, so boom, there's your matchup. So Asuka, in a way, invoked her rematch clause. Very smart. LA Knight comes out to address the Boston crew and the Boston crowd and The Miz, and Grayson Waller interrupts Knight. Austin Theory joins them up, and they both start running their mouths. LA Knight and Austin Theory went at it one-on-one. Knight is the victor. LA Knight is the victor in the match. I want to get his new t-shirt. Let me talk to you. I like that shirt. Meanwhile, Grayson Waller announced that John Cena will be a guest on the Grayson Waller Effect next week. Very interesting to see how this comes. I don't know why he wants to get the Grayson Waller rub. Really? Anyways, Captain Kelly interviewed AJ Styles, and AJ Styles says, "Listen, I'm fighting. I'm okay. I'm ready to go." Heyman talks to Adam Pearce, and Knight interrupts him. He says, "Listen, I want a match against The Miz. How about next week? Sounds good to me." And then Heyman goes, "Well, I'm a big fan, but next time you knock first." And I think LA Knight's got a problem with Roman Reigns. I think everybody does. The Judgment Day addresses the Boston crowd, and I gotta say, when Dominic was talking, that was the most nuclear. The boos were so loud you couldn't even hear Dominic. And I remember, Corey Graves had a point. He said, "Boy, you may swear that people in Boston, you may think that he's wearing pinstripes." Corey Graves gets it. Corey Graves gets it. He gets the Red Sox Yankee rivalry. I don't know who they boo worse. A-Rod? I think Derek Jeter is more popular in Boston than Dominic is. Dominic Mysterio is. That's how hated Dominic Mysterio is. He is hated so bad to the point where the people think that Derek Jeter is a lot more popular in Boston than Dominic. That's how bad it is. Boy, they really... And then the Brawling Bruce interrupt Judgment Day, and then the fight started when Butch grabbed Finn Balor's hand and tried to break his fingers, and they went at it. The Judgment Day did win the matchup, but pretty deadly, even though Elton Prince was still hurt, was watching the matchup. But then after the Judgment Day was celebrating, here comes Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits, and Lashley got in the face of Damian Priest. And it seems like, I think, the Street Profits and Bobby Lashley, Judgment Day, you're the tag team champions, you go on both brands, you're going to be targeted big time. Meanwhile, Styles, and in fact, the Good Brothers Meechin were like watching a video, and Luke Gallows, God bless him, he's a good guy. He's a big, I'm sure he's a big fan of professional wrestling. Doing his Howard Finkel impression, a little tribute to the Fink. Bless you, Luke Gallows, for that. You're awesome. We're paying tribute to the legends, but AJ Styles was not in the mood, and he goes, "This is how it's going to be. I don't want you guys even getting near me at ringside." So because he was upset with Meechin and the Good Brothers. Asuka then addressed CEO Sky. He says, "In 2 weeks' time, I'm going to beat you." And that's probably one of the reasons why I think Kairi Sane is coming back to the WWE. Maybe it'll only be a matter of time. Will Kairi Sane come back? Who is she going to side with? Is she going to side with Asuka or Io Sky? Or will Io Sky break away for Damage Control, join up with Asuka and Kairi, and form a new version of Triple Tails? Who knows what's going to happen when Kairi Sane actually comes back to the WWE, if the rumors of that are indeed true. So we will see. Meanwhile, AJ Styles and Jimmy Uso went one-on-one in the main event. Heyman and Solo Sikoa arrived to watch the matchup, and Sikoa tried to get involved. Uso and Sikoa kind of did a miscommunication. Styles picks up the victory. Meanwhile, Styles tries to escape. Priest and Balor and Mysterio were attacking AJ Styles, and they threw him back in the ring for Solo Sikoa to have his way with AJ Styles. Maybe AJ Styles is regretting leaving Meechin and the Good Brothers in the back. I think AJ Styles needs to rethink his strategy. I think he's... to be honest with you, AJ Styles was running on full emotion that night, last night. So I think he's working on emotion. Because sometimes your heart overloads your brain. Sometimes when it comes to making decisions, it can be really costly in the end. NXT Level Up. Ike Manjiro went one-on-one with Tavion Heights, and Heights did pick up the victory over Ike Manjiro. Kelly Kincaid interviews Carmen Petrovic on her matchup with Fallon Henley. And Carmen Petrovic has a little bit of attitude, plus she's got that sword. Look out. Fallon Henley went one-on-one with Carmen Petrovic. Henley did pick up the victory over the upstart. It looks like Petrovic needs a little bit more work in her wrestling skills. Meanwhile, the Global Heritage Invitational matchup with Kira Tozawa went one-on-one with Joe Coffey in the Group B matchup, and Joe Coffey did end up picking the victory, and he's in the lead in Group B. I would not be surprised if it would be Joe Coffey versus Tyler Bate, and the winner of that faces Noam Dar. That's what I'm picking right now at No Mercy. And I think Tyler Bate and Noam Dar will be a heck of a matchup. So that's so that is it. So a lot of people. So I'll talk about it in the next video. So like I said, there are going to be some. I made some changes. Of course, the Card Strikes money cards will be moved on Saturdays starting today. Afterwards, after my 2 videos are up, I will get going on that. So until the next episode comes rolling around, see you next episode. Mr. Announcer, take us home. That is all for today's episode of the show. This is Mr. Lima speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, do it for Bob Saget production. and in association with A Sweet Bowl for Raving Dingleberries Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching another great episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Until the next episode, goodbye for now.